Election in your country?
Yes, of course. We are open for election, yes. We have to do safety substances and a little bit, we need to work in the parliament because during the war you can't have elections, but we can do security. We need, maybe, how to say, we need a truth, yes, everywhere, the battlefield, the sky, the sea, yeah, to make possible for people to do democratic, open, legal elections.
So you say during the war you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now, do you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good.
Aha! This is your boy Drew back. Conversations today with wifey. This is my beautiful wife here, and we're just doing just a little bit tonight, maybe 10 minutes. So, but there's so much going on, it's kind of, it's absolutely crazy. Now, President Trump made these jokes about maybe starting a war to avoid the elections. I'm not exactly sure it was a joke. What do you honestly think?
I don't think it was a joke either. He says things that slip out his mouth and then they try and cover it up later. So just pay attention.
Yeah, and that being said, one of the things that we really want to push tonight is, are you prepared for it? Are you really prepared? Us as black folks, for the most part, we're pretty well prepared for almost anything except your supplies. Do you have supplies?
Right. Need your supplies together.
Weapons? Do you have weapons? Do you have a viable defense system? Do you have those things? Do you have water supply? Water is probably the most important thing out of everything that I'm mentioning right now. Water, because you can go longer without food than you can without water.
Yeah, water. Make sure you have paper towels, toilet paper, household items, medical supplies. Make sure you have medical supplies. You're going to need all of that stuff if something happens.
Yeah, definitely. The water thing, I guess they thought I was a little nutty in the beginning because I was going to Sam's Club and I would buy a lot of water. They looked at me like I was crazy, but we drink a lot of water anyway. But it's just good to get in the habit of buying water and other supplies because, again, I had a lot of people tell me, for example, the stuff that's going on now with the so-called Hispanics, Somalians, and Africans, the immigrant thing. And a lot of black people tell me all the time that, hey, that's not our battle. Stay out of it. Well, I kind of think you're kind of nutty if you think that, because what it looks like to me is being done is they're trying to get rid of the Hispanics in this country, the so-called Africans of any kind in this country, and they're basically isolating us, the so-called African Americans. I think we are truly what they're trying to get rid of in the first place. I think they're just getting the numbers to a point where they think it's favorable to them. So,
yeah, because we have Syrians, Russians. What was the other ones that was brought here by plane loads?
those South Africans, the white South African farmers.
Right, plane loads of other nationalities here, and they're not trying to get rid of them. So why are you going after the black, brown, people? So, yeah.
We know exactly, we know why they're doing it. I mean, it's pretty obvious. And I hope that you people are thinking the same thing. Because again, just going back to Minnesota last week when they shot and killed the white lady, supposedly driving off, supposed to hit this agent. Obviously didn't look like that she hit into me. But if they will kill their own right now, you just imagine what they have in plan for us. And just look how they're treating the Hispanics and other people through immigration. It's absolutely horrible. I mean, it's Nazi Germany all over again is what it basically is.
They're also picking up people that say they have their passport in their pockets and they're not letting the people pull the passports out. So you have to be careful. And these are Spanish or black people that they have picked up that have passports. So and then when they find out they're American, they just dump them on the sides of the roads anywhere. They still take you, but they're going to drop you off anywhere if they drop you off. So you have to be careful with that.
You know, there's no way in hell that they can tell me that all these so-called ICE agents are legitimate.
No.
I mean, there's no way because I remember this. I mean, just like it's yesterday when I was studying law. ICE technically, they're not police. They're not police at all. ICE technically is an agency within the federal government designed to police immigrants and immigration. No authority over citizens unless you're interfering with them within their duties. Then they can arrest you. But they have no authority, just like regular police have no authority, to just randomly stop you and ask you for papers. I mean, and they'll put people in camps. People are disappearing. Where are these people going?
We don't know. But yeah, it's very important to start stocking up on stuff, canned goods. Like I said, medical supplies, you can go to the Dollar Tree. They have canned items. They have all the medical things. You need to put this stuff in a tote and mark it. That is your what do they call that? The escape or not?
Yeah. You little bullet bag or whatever, a way to escape, if something really happens, you really need to go somewhere fast.
Just grab that tote, and if you need one per person, you just grab it and everything's in there and you go if you need to get away. But you do need to have all this stuff, start packing it away and, having your emergency pack ready.
And my emergency pack always includes guns.
Yeah.
You better have some guns
Don't
of all
forget the
sorts.
bullets.
You're not going to be throwing the gun at somebody or something, but I know a lot of people are a little hesitant, a little afraid of guns. But I'm gonna have someone again tomorrow. We'll do another podcast who's actually a gun instructor, and he can fill you in on where to buy guns cheaper, ammunition cheaper. Matter of fact, how to get your concealed carry, which I advise everyone at this time point to get your concealed carry. Concealed carry is not designed for you to tell everybody about it. It's this whole thing of fuck around and find out. It's how that works. But a lot of responsibility becomes with concealed carry. But I hope you guys do at least look into it. Times are so crazy now where you can just be picked up by masked people, not knowing who the hell they are. And there's a whole lot of imposters that they're catching all around Minnesota, Montana. They're catching them in Texas. That they actually basically Proud Boys, January Sixers, I call them. I mean, there's so many of these people who have criminal records who are basically no more than a lynch mob. That's all they are.
Yeah, and you have to listen to Trump. Like he's joking. They saying he's joking. That's what the White House came out and said. He was just joking. But look at everything he's doing with Greenland. Trying to start up. He want Greenland. So now NATO is getting involved. You have what's the other countries that's
Great Britain, Germany. I mean, Finland. There's a lot of countries right now preparing to.
They're going over to Greenland to back them up.
And they're all NATO countries. That's what should be worrying people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys have kids that are the age they could be drafted or whatever, but I'll tell you, there's no way in the hell I would want my kid to go into any military at this time and point from the way they're treating people. I mean, I can't even imagine. I mean, they've already attacked Nigeria, different parts of Africa, Somalia. Only the brown countries are they attacking. And our military is full of a lot of Hispanics and blacks. So you really have to have yourself together to go on some of these missions. I can't imagine me being a black man going to Africa somewhere and just attacking them without any type of provocation. I mean, it's just crazy. That's the only one they're attacking. America has become a nation of bullies. I mean, that's all they're doing is bullying people.
Why do they want Greenland?
Well,
For himself?
well, the funny part is Greenland has a lot of minerals and stuff, but Trump is saying that basically Greenland is strategic because they're claiming that Russia or China is going to take it, so he wants to take it first.
Oh yeah, he said they were next door neighbors. They were close to Greenland, which is not true.
Yeah. Well, I got to admit though. I mean, even though as serious as this is, he's funny sometimes. Some of the stuff that he says because it's delusional. It really is. Just like the thing with Iran now, he says, well, they're going to bomb Iran because the government of Iran is killing their citizens. So what he's going to do for Iran is go over and bomb and kill more citizens. Is what he wants to do. So make that make sense. It makes zero sense at all. None. But I think we're going to find ourselves in a war. I really do. World war. And again, I know it sounds petty, rhetorical, but it's very important to start your supplies now. And just think, you can buy all the food supply you want, but you have to have a way to maintain those food supplies. Now, some people go out and they buy a lot of meats and throw in the freezer. Oh, I got a lot of food, this, that, and the other. But what happens when your electric goes out? That food is no good to you. So I can tell you what we do. I just make it brief, just give you an example. We'll buy those MREs, extra food supplies, just to have them, just to store them, just in case something actually did happen. And we keep waters. Of course, we rotate them, drink them, whatever. But you need to have these things. You need to think ahead because it can happen at any time. You could be at work and all of a sudden, boom, drop the bomb on us or some type of terror act or anything. And then you're caught up. And then you try to go to the grocery stores. You got to fight like hell to get anything because the stores are so packed. People probably going to loot if something really happens.
Yeah. You know that the government do not tell you things early. They do not let you know when something's going to happen right away. So it's best to start getting stuff, even if you have to do a couple of things every payday or every pay week or whatever. Just start packing up on things and, preparing yourself for it. You don't want to be the last one running out to the store, trying to get in the store and fighting everybody for stuff. If you have medication, try and double up on your medication. I don't know if you can call in extra prescriptions or something like that, but yeah, it's very important to start preparing.
Yeah, because our government is going to create some bullshit. I mean, because you never know what's going to happen. They are going to create something. I mean, we should learn from the COVID thing. They're definitely going to create something new. Right now, they're looking at this Insurrection Act in Minnesota, which they want to do anyway, because supposedly he was joking about having a war to basically overthrow the elections. That wasn't a joke. We all know that. They are, those guys do so much criminal stuff that I don't know if they even believe their own bullshit. There's no way they can actually believe their own bullshit, but they say everything with a straight face. Just like when he said that the woman that got killed in Minnesota, that she actually ran this agent over and caused him internal injuries. I don't know what the hell.
I know what he was looking at, or a whole lot of people are looking at. And you have to look at the comments on a lot of these things that's on social media and stuff. Just read the comments and, just take a look at it and see what you think about what's going on or what people are thinking. You could the true person come out in these comments.
You see a lot of racial stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, and you look around at some of the people that you know that you think are okay, but then they show who they are.
Yeah,
I mean, what type of person, period, condones arbitrarily bombing other countries, which they do. I mean, murder, which they do. Kidnapping, which they do. It seems to be the American way. Piracy, they bitch to boat Somalians. being pirates. What the hell are they doing? They're doing the same thing. I mean, it's just the whole hypocrisy of the nature of this country and how the government works.
And right now, he have a lot of countries looking at him. And they are talking to each other, Russia and China. Like we said with Greenland, you have the other Danish countries coming together with Britain and
even France.
France.
The little Frenchmen.
They're all coming together and talking about the U.S. So just need to be prepared because you never know.
Like I said in the previous video, America and Donald Trump, they're playing the role of Debo. Okay? Pretty soon, Craig's going to come out with some bricks and get on that ass. So they need this to stop. But anyway, all seriousness, we just want to bring that to you. This little small message. Please get yourself supplies. Please prepare. Please get off each other's backs. I mean, we as black folks, we got to learn to stick together. We got to learn to love each other, because no one else does. No one else does. And I don't care if you can get together in a group of 5 or 10 people, whatever. Network start saving stuff together. Think of a defense plan because you never know what's going to happen. White supremacy is really going up as well. You watch actively recruiting white supremacy as far as you go around the cities, you go around anywhere in Mississippi, which is not a surprise, Louisville, even in Baltimore. There are a lot of flyers floating around, in regards to joining the KKK and these other organizations like that. And the only way that you can really combat that, in my opinion, is to be prepared. The Black Panthers right now, they're doing a few things around the country, trying to get us prepared as well. They're very worth listening to. If you can listen to them or find some of their videos, please do. I mean, they're very, very worthy. They really mean well for our people. They really mean well for all people. But see, all people ain't good people. And we know that by now. So, anything else?
No, that's about it.
This is your boy Drew and wifey, and we checking out. Y'all have a good one.